Who's your new friend, Eric?
Shut up, Mom. Not now.
Armies of Justice! Prepare! Ready! And... let's beat up Clad!
I'm Spencer. And this is The Itch, and we're here to talk about South Park and the Stick of Truth. Usually
Let's stick it to him.
Usually Justin screams something at this point.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. Whoa! Let's get started.
Yeah, alright. If your eardrums are still working, let's continue. Let's start with my background into this. South Park. I am not huge into South Park. I think I watched a little bit of maybe season 3, but I never actually had cable when I was a kid, so I never could watch South Park.
Struggle's real.
I enjoyed what I could with it. I really actually like the movie, the South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I think that is probably one of my favorite musicals of all time. Actually,
It's a musical?
second only to Wizard of Oz. I love that movie. So,
Okay.
you ever
I
watch-
like Sweeney Todd.
you ever watch South Park?
No, I was raised in a Christian household. My mother would not have that. When she heard "God damn it," she'd go and then burn the TV. So
Wow.
yeah, I like my video games. So
Well, it came out for the PlayStation 3 and I think the Xbox 360. And I played it on the PC, and that's why this is so late, because I played it when Steam had a sale. I got it for $13.
$13.
Yeah, and that's
I'm your yes man.
He's my hype machine.
Whoop, whoop.
And I played it for Steam, and it took me about 4 days to beat it. It's a pretty short game.
Damn, you are a slow poke.
I know. I'm actually.
I played about 30 minutes a day. Rested my eyes, that's for sure.
So let's hop right into it. The story is traditional South Park fare. There's kind of a little story going on, and then it constantly derails itself into a bunch of weird stories, basically. They're all playing Dungeons and Dragons in the LARPing sense, which is live action role play.
Oh,
all the kids are running around house to house, and they're pretending that they're wizards and stuff, but they're actually killing each other, which is an interesting idea.
Okay.
I mean, not really killing, but like hitting each other with real weapons and lighting each other on fire. It feels like South Park for sure. And then there's a bigger story involved that they kind of ignore, but it's still going on, where there's aliens invading and turning people into Nazis and Nazi zombies and stuff like that. It's South Park. You ever watch anything with South Park? That's what you're gonna get, and you'll
What's
love
South Park about?
it. It's about 4.
I know what it's about.
Oh, okay.
By the joke. Come on, I'm an American.
This is America.
American.
But anyway, so there's your story. The gameplay is traditional RPG. If you ever play the Paper Mario series or the Mario series for handhelds, the RPGs that they have, the Superstar Saga, that's what it is. It's actually really addictive.
Superstar Saga is amazing.
You like that one? Yeah, I love that game.
One of my favorite GBA games.
So you get attacked, and you can sort of block or dodge, as it were. And when you attack, you can add extra oomph to your attacks by hitting the A button in the right time or the X button in the right time, in a weird button pattern. Also, now that I think about it, kind of like a game that the producer really likes called Legend of Dragoon.
Kind of like a game I haven't beaten, and one of my best friends keeps making jokes about. Lost Odyssey. Same thing.
So it follows all those prime examples of great gameplay, and it's in its own right. It's very, very fun. It's a little bit shallow, if it were up to me. I think it's definitely going towards the simpler time. It'd be like if Dragon Quest had a lot of quick time event type of stuff.
It's got
But-
quick time thing
Well, quick time being as in like
in the battle.
in the battle itself. So, but I think it was addictive in its own right. What I actually found more interesting than the combat was the exploration side of the gameplay, which was you kind of traversing the city of South Park, and that is kind of side-scrolling, but you can still kind of go up and down, almost like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles style, walking around. And you could actually explore using the skills that you gained, kind of like a Zelda. Well, also like a Paper Mario did that too, but kind of like Golden Sun, where you learn new skills and it helps you traverse the area a little better.
Yeah, you get move.
Yeah, and you can
Moves
teleport
at one.
you can teleport yourself through satellites stuck in Uranus, and you just kind of zip around there and pop into new places. Shrink, you can do all this cool
Okay.
stuff. You can fart to knock things out of the way. It's a fun game. The graphics, if it were up to me, the graphics were a little bit disappointing. I thought, granted, it's South Park, so it looks like South Park. If you like South Park, you're gonna love the graphics. I thought they could have done more with it. That being said, they did their job. I just wouldn't call it anything fantastic. Keep in mind, it was a $60 game when it came out.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I got it for $13, so my expectations were obviously a little bit less. As far the next thing is going to be sound.
Yeah.
This game is hilarious. The music was actually pretty funny and good. It was kind of like Cartman. You could hear going like, I can't remember the tune he would do. He was like, dang, 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 dang. It just
so they're doing the music.
Yeah, they're doing their own music in it, which is hilarious. And the dialogue is traditional South Park fare, which is them just cussing the hell out of each other and just saying the most bizarre stuff. They do repeat some of it quite a lot, which I'm not going to say it got annoying, but it just kind of got like, okay, I know it's coming. Oh, and on a personal note, on the PC, I don't know if it was the same on the consoles, but on the PC, they would, when you were learning a new skill, they would have you like do it for them. And I failed like 20 times in a row, so I had to hear them say like, "That's not how you fart. You need to fart with your Kegel muscle or something like that." And they'd repeat that like 20 times as I was trying to figure out what they wanted me to do. And so that was really, really frustrating. Don't ever do that again. Obsidian, which is the people that made this game.
Oh God, they
made some bad games, and
they made good games too. They made KOTOR 2.
We'll get into that in a second. We'll get into that. But basically, the sound is fantastic, and is probably the main reason why a lot of people are getting the game. And props to them, they should. It was a good sound quality in this game.
That's good.
On to the final stuff about it, the turn-ons, the good stuff. This is traditional South Park fare. You're gonna have a fantastic story. Well, fantastic in that it's funny as hell and doesn't make any sense. A bunch of adults that kind of don't really know what they're doing, and a bunch of kids that are just like hitting each other with real weapons and strap-ons attached to all their weapons. Whatever you think that means, that's what it means. You want to play this game for the moments. There's a big journey in this game.
Like Kelly Clarkson? In a moment like this?
I don't necessarily want to spoil the story because it's so interesting, but I'll just say this for the story of this game. I never thought in an RPG I'd be dodging a scrotum.
Oh, it's uncensored and everything?
Yeah, it's uncensored.
Oh God.
But in this game I did that
quite often and enjoyed it.
Yeah. So that was certainly an interesting scene.
You don't realize how much of a blessing it is to have a scrotum in your face.
Especially when it's your dad's scrotum.
Oh God. This game is all kinds of fucked.
So those are some. If you're into that kind of thing, you will love this game. If you're into dodging scrotums, you'll absolutely love South Park: Stick of Truth. The graphics are okay, not great, but if you like South Park, you'll like the graphics. As far as turn-offs, if you're into like a really deep RPG that you want to really dig into, this might not be for you, or it actually might be for you, depending on your opinion on that. But as far as deep combat, it doesn't have it. You're going to be doing the exact same thing pretty much the entire game. At least I played the mage, and I pretty much used the same move, and then I learned one move later that was better. So I just used those two moves the entire game.
You beast.
It's not going to change. The game itself is about 10 to 14 hours long. Probably, if you really, really wanted to speed through it, you probably could. It's not very hard. I think I died maybe twice, and I'm not a good gamer, so the difficulty isn't there. So if you're somebody that likes a challenge, you're not going to get it. As far as if I recommend it, if you can find it for $30 or less, I recommend the game. I don't recommend it at a $60 price point, which I don't think it is anywhere right now. So if you could get it for $30 or less, I would grab it. I would play the PC version because I heard that the actual console releases were a little bit buggy.
Huh.
I didn't really have any problems with mine. If
Obsidian game.
That's the problem with Obsidian. KOTOR 2 could have been really, really good, but it was a little bit buggy and rushed.
It was rushed, yeah.
So my review for South Park: buy it if it's under $30. It gets a plus from me.
And I'm unimportant.
And I'm Spencer.
And I'm still unimportant.
And I'm producer Eric.
And I'm unimportant.
Go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. we produce new videos every week.
Every week.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.